Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MYSZ. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on a pretty routine basis, including doing it on Friday. So that's where these green line annotations down here are coming from. And at this point in time, after the price movement, these green lines look kind of silly. But I promise on Friday, these lines were actually relevant. But yeah, they pertain. But like I said, they're not relevant anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of those. And that way, from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter and lines all over the place. So let's just try to keep this as clean as possible. So first, and when I should say one of the newest areas of support, it's going to be right here at the $2.50 mark. And this is what I would definitely call the ideal level of support. Meaning if you were to say, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? If the price can stay up above 250, that would be a huge sign of power. However, if the price falls below it, by no means am I saying that the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price can manage to stay up above it, that would be a huge sign of power. Next area of support after that, down here at the $2.15 mark. So 250, 215, two of the nearer term levels of support. Taking a step back, looking at the big picture of things. So this definitely assumes you have a broader time horizon, but that is where the 50 period simple moving average comes into play. And that is, as the name implies, a moving average. So that line is going to move itself higher and higher as time goes by. So if you're somebody that's, like I said, from a big picture perspective and just saying, Clay, look, how do I gauge the health of the move? Quote unquote, the move being defined as that right there. How do you gauge the health of that? Again, just watch that purple line. As the purple line moves higher and higher, as long as the price stays up above it, then the health of the bulls is in, as healthy as it can get. The bulls are in full control, full strength. However you can best visualize that, whatever floats your boat in terms of getting the light bulb to kind of pop on in your mind. Picture that however you please. But moral of the story here is that from the broad scope of things, yeah, it'd be great if the price could stay up above 250, but as long as the price stays above that purple line, overall trend is fully in the bull's favor. What about areas of resistance? First key area of resistance is what I would consider more so the shorter term one, and that's kind of the top of this little miniature channel that formed, and that's right there at $3.10. So if the bulls can push through 310, the next overall area is just where the party stopped today, and that's up there at about $3.57. So all in all, no doubt about it, big volume today, nice price action. I'm sure there will be plenty of eyeballs on this one tomorrow, so we'll see how it unfolds. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.